Imagine this. You're sitting behind the wheel of a car you've never touched, on roads you've never driven, in a world that's been roaring on without you. Everyone's talked about it, everyone's raced it. But you've only watched from the sidelines. That ends now. For the first time ever, Forza Horizon 5 is breaking through Xbox's walls, engine howling, and drifting full speed onto PlayStation 5. And this isn't just some lazy port. This is a high-octane love letter to open world. Racing, rebuilt with purpose and pulsing with next-gen adrenaline. But here's the twist. With every engine roar comes an echo of doubt. Can it really live up to the hype? Is it too late to jump in? And why now, after all these years? This is where it gets interesting. You're not just getting access to a racing game. You're stepping into a vibrant, chaotic, ever-evolving festival of speed, with stories buried beneath the asphalt and choices that test how you play, how you drive, and how you explore. So buckle up, because this isn't just a game arriving late to the party. It might just be the one that steals the spotlight. Now, let's talk about what you really need to know before you hit the throttle. When you hear a game as massive as Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PS5, the first question on every gearhead's mind is simple. Okay, but who's handling the port? And the answer here might surprise you, in the best way possible. Meet Panic, Button, the low-key legends of the porting world. These folks don't just slap code onto a new console and call it a day. They rescue ambitious titles from impossible platforms. Remember Doom Eternal on the Nintendo Switch? That was them, Jedi. Fallen Order running smoothly on PS5 and Series X? Yep, Panic Button again. They've even worked on optimizing Forza Horizon 4 for next-gen Xbox systems. And now, they've teamed up with Playground Games and Turn 10 to give PS5 players the full-throttle experience they deserve. But what does that mean in practice? 2 visual modes are available out the gate. Performance mode targeting buttery smooth 60 FPS and quality mode locking in at 30 FPS with sharper visuals. On PS5 Pro, things step up a gear. Native 4K, ray-traced reflections during races and free roam, and a sense of visual richness that makes even a rainy jungle track feel alive. The result? A port that doesn't just look great, it feels tuned, tested, and tailor-made for DualSense's haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. Every wheel slip, surface change, and brake pulse translates into tactile feedback you'll actually feel in your hands. So this isn't just a game that works on PS5, it thrives on it. Now let's talk gameplay. The moment you drop into Forza Horizon 5, it hits you. This isn't just a racing game. It's a sprawling, open-world playground where you decide what kind of driver you want to be. And on PS5, that freedom feels more visceral than ever. Set in a fictionalized but gorgeously realized version of Mexico, this is the biggest map in Horizon history. We're talking dense jungles, towering volcanoes, neon-lit cities, pristine beaches, and yes, those epic dust storms that roll in like living, breathing obstacles. Each biome isn't just visual flair. It changes how you drive, how your car handles, and how you navigate. You might be power sliding through muddy trails one minute, then weaving past cacti in the sun-scorched desert the next. But it's not just the landscape. It's the structure of the world. Unlike older titles that slowly unlock areas, Horizon 5 throws you into a festival of freedom right from the main stage. Explore speed traps, drift zones, hidden barn finds, jump ramps, and random street races scattered across the map. There's no pressure, no set path, just the thrill of the road ahead and the wild idea that you might find something no one else has. It's not about getting from point A to B, it's about what happens between those points. And on this map, anything can happen. If the open world is the canvas, then Forza Horizon 5's progression system is the brush, and the way it lets you paint your own journey is nothing short of brilliant. Forget rigid campaign structures or grindy race ladders. Here, progression is built around what you love doing, the core of it all. A revamped system called the Horizon Adventure, which lets you unlock new festival sites, each one dedicated to a different racing discipline. Street racing, off-road rallies, cross-country madness, stunt showcases, each site acts like a mini-campaign, complete with unique characters, themed story missions, and event chains that give real personality to the road. And then there's the accolade system, an expansive achievement grid that rewards you for literally everything. Smash signs, win races, snap cool photos, launch insane jumps, or just drive stylishly. You'll earn accolades that unlock more adventures, more cars, and ultimately your induction into the legendary Hall of Fame. What makes it special isn't just the volume of content, it's the flexibility. You're never forced into a type of race you don't enjoy. Whether you're a clean-line perfectionist or a chaos-loving drift junkie, the game recognizes your style and lets you thrive. This is freedom with direction, a sandbox with purpose, and it never stops giving you reasons to keep the engine running. Just when you think you've seen everything Forza Horizon 5 has to offer, the game throws open the throttle with a ridiculous amount of post-launch content. And yes, PS5 players get the full buffet, no compromises. Let's start with the expansions. Rally Adventure drops you into rough terrain and high-intensity off-road challenges, complete with pace notes and co-driver call-outs, something brand new for the series. Then there's the absolutely bonkers Hot Wheels expansion. Imagine giant orange loop-de-loops, gravity-defying corkscrews, and stunt tracks ripped straight from childhood dreams, now fully customizable with Event Lab tools. It's like Trackmania met Fast and Furious, then went full tilt, but it doesn't stop there. Since its original launch, Horizon 5 has evolved through years of updates, and the PS5 version drops you right into that fully matured ecosystem. You're walking into a game that's already packed with special events, unique storylines, co-op campaigns, seasonal festivals, and new cars dropping all the time. Updates like the Horizon mixtape, midnight battles, and rotating festival playlists keep things fresh week after week, and now there's the Horizon Realms update, landing alongside the PS5 release. It introduces skill-based, limited-time tracks, a brand new stadium circuit, 60-plus new accolades, and 4 new headline cars, including the monstrous 2022 Hennessy Mammoth 6.6. This isn't a static game. It's a living, breathing world of rubber, rhythm, and reward. And on PS5, you're not late to the party. You're just arriving when it's at full speed. Let's shift gears and talk about what truly sets the PS5 version apart. Not just how it looks or runs, but how it feels. And here's where the DualSense controller becomes a game changer. Forza Horizon 5 takes full advantage of adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, giving you a driving experience that's unexpectedly tactile. Feel your tires lock up under heavy braking. Sense the rumble of gravel beneath your wheels. Notice subtle shifts in terrain as your suspension reacts to bumps, puddles, and pavement. It's not just immersion, it's instinct. The DualSense transforms every road into a living surface. Then there's the social side. Despite being a former Xbox exclusive, Forza Horizon 5 comes to PS5 with full crossplay. Whether your friends are on Xbox Series X, PC, or even last-gen hardware, you can race, drift, and stunt together seamlessly. But here's the rub. Cross-save isn't supported. Your garage and progress stay local, tied to your Microsoft account. Yeah, you'll need to link one, just like Sea of Thieves. Not ideal, but necessary. Still, the silver lining, user-generated content is fully accessible across all platforms. Anything built in Event Lab 2.0, tracks, challenges, creative madness, is fair game for PS5 players, and anything you create can be shared with the world. In short, the PS5 port doesn't just catch up, it joins the global festival, lights flashing, crowd roaring, and it brings the PlayStation audience along for the ride. So here we are, after the roar of engines, the dust storms, the loops, and the legends. Forza Horizon 5 on PS5 isn't just a port, it's a statement. A long-awaited crossover moment that says, yeah, racing games can still be joyful, alive, and endlessly surprising. This is a title built on player freedom, crafted to reward both the thrill seekers and the completionists, the casual drivers and the sim diehards. With hundreds of events, ever-changing seasonal content, a genuinely gorgeous open world, and support that rivals live service giants, the game feels less like a single-player racer and more like a shared universe of speed. One that actually respects your time, your preferences, and your style. Of course, there are caveats. Needing a Microsoft account might ruffle some feathers, and the lack of cross-save is a bummer for multi-platform players. But let's be honest. Once the rubber meets the road, those worries burn away in your rearview mirror. On PS5, Forza Horizon 5 feels like it belongs. It's slick, it's complete, and more importantly, it's fun. Big, bold, sometimes ridiculous fun. So, are you ready to take that first drive? Let's end with this. What's your Horizon story going to be? Share your first drive, your favorite car, or the wildest thing you found out there in Mexico. This isn't just about playing, it's about remembering why we play.